everyone, so this video review is for Art of the Chase by Jennifer Giacalone. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that, so if you are on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you're on my blog, there's a link within the post, and this is the video review. So Art of the Chase by Jennifer Giacalone. A fun reconciliation here. Fleur finds herself back in the field investigating Gustav, who is an art thief who slipped through her grasp 6 years before and could be behind the crimes of a new Italian art thief. But she has to work with Renata, who is her ex-wife. And as the case brings them closer once again, Fleur can't help wondering if she's just going to end up with a broken heart all over again. So what was interesting about this was a really thrill of the chase kind of second chance romance. They were chasing two things: art thief feelings. Not only was Fleur tracking Gustav, but also keeping check of her heart, because being back around Renata was difficult. It was no easy feat. They had this fantastic chemistry though, so I was like, come on, get it back together, you guys are so meant for one another. And it was obvious they worked well together as well. So when the truth of what had really happened in the past between them started to surface, it was very admirable of Fleur to be discussing it so deeply now. She'd obviously developed and come a long way since they had broken up. But it was also a lot for Renata to deal with as well, because she had a lot to process, and they had their different reasons for their reactions and everything. But I really hope they were going to work through everything, because this case really was the one to make them realise how much they wanted to be in one another's lives and how good they were for one another as well. And Jennifer really brought the reader into the experience. I think that was what was the most fun. So with the mystery and the art thefts and the forgeries and everything, there was this really immersive experience that you were a part of Fleur and Renata's team, but not directly in their connection, but you were there. It was like you were helping, and you were finding clues and putting pieces together with them, and trying to figure it out for yourself at the same time. And they were both super resourceful, and I was in awe of all the clever schemes they came up with. They pulled so much, like they knew things and they had connections that could get them answers. They were really well suited for this mission, and they were really a force to be reckoned with. Actually, they were a formidable team, but they both were vulnerable, and that's what got them. That's what could have been the bit that took them off track, that vulnerability, because it was clever how that was then woven into the story. It would sneak upon them unexpectedly, until suddenly there was this moment where my heart just broke for them both, because suddenly the case was kind of forgotten. All this truth had come out and all these reasons, and there'd been these series of events leading up to it, and I wasn't sure if they were going to get back together and work as a team after that point. And I was like, no, come on, you're so close. You're so close. You're so close to figuring this out. Come on, figure it out. And Fleur was overcoming a lot of demons, and I think it took a lot of courage, and I was really glad that she did. While then at that point, when Fleur's experiencing this with the demons, Renata's suddenly determined to protect herself from getting hurt again, which then resulted in some tension between them. So that was that moment where I was like, come on, you're so close. They were so close at this point. It was heartbreaking that they were so close, and then they were suddenly so far. But I really enjoyed this story, the mystery, the reuniting of these two strong women who never should have been apart. It was a great story, and I really, really enjoyed it, and hope you will too. So I'll pop a link in the description so you can grab a copy of Art of the Chase by Jennifer Giacalone, which I hope you will. If you've read Art of the Chase, would love to know what you thought of it, so please do share your thoughts. If you haven't read it yet, but you're planning to read it, or it's on your to-read list, or you're now super intrigued and thinking, yes, I really want to read that, then again, please do let us know, because it's always great to find out what you're interested in reading. And if you do read it, I really, really hope you enjoy it. Bye!